and Sewing's live stream for Tuesday, March 1st. Crazy.
Alex, will you carry this out for Miss Linda?
In like a lamb, out like a lamb. It's like 70 degrees in Reno today again. Although I think they're saying it might snow Wednesday or Thursday. I will just be here a short while, taking up time before Jeannie gets here. We did get the unique sewing cabinets. I think I've called everybody but Shelly Saunders. So Shelly, if you're listening, I will be calling you this morning to figure out how we're going to get you your cabinet. I'm actually going to be heading out of the store to deliver some of those cabinets this morning. It's going to be kind of a crazy week because I'm going to be delivering a long arm on Wednesday. Feels like the first time.
You're really...
Jeannie was waving at me.
He's making me mad today because there's roles. We just have roles, and that's just how it is.
Okay.
It's hard sometimes having to work together and live together and do everything together. But usually
I
it's
like
not.
90% of
Usually
the time
it's
I'd say
not.
I'm pretty excited to go home with Jeannie.
90%.
Yeah, there's definitely 10% of the time where I'm like, what in the world have I done?
Okay.
So anyways, I kept telling Jeannie last week, I was like, after Friday, I was like, they all want the seam ripper. They
goodness.
They all want the tweezers. And Jeannie was like, I don't know about that. Like, so we bought a ton of them.
I didn't say that.
We bought a ton of them. And then Jeannie this morning's like, everybody's been emailing
Yeah, and
me about the
I
seam
never said
ripper.
I don't know about that. Fabrication. Fake news right now. That's fake news.
I don't know about that.
No, I was just like, what do I have to order? Let me know. So I did have a bunch of you reach out to me about, everyone's like, I'm having trouble finding the daily deal. Well, it was never put up as a daily deal.
We hadn't done it yet because, as I mentioned on Friday, and at the time we had like 8 or 9 pairs of tweezers, which I guess we sold on Friday and Saturday. Because we're out of both now, right?
So they have been reordered. This is what we're talking about. So these are. Did you actually show them to? You show them to them, or did you talk about them?
No, I showed them.
Because sometimes. Oh shoot! I didn't. Can I call you back? I don't even know who that was. So sometimes we like to be like, imagine that we're showing you this product
I
we
showed
don't
them
have.
a picture
Oh my God,
online.
you just showed them a picture?
of the seam ripper.
How about these? Did you show them these in real life?
I showed them, yeah, and I talked about them and about how you can see.
A very good Vanna.
Yeah, these are, and I have one pair left, which are like spoken for. But these are the precision tweezers, and I have like 3 pairs scattered all around.
Focused on you, not the tweezer. So
there, aren't they fantastic? So that little thread that you want to pull up when you're free motion quilting that you can't grab with your fingers.
Or that little hair that you can't stand.
Is that what he was talking about?
Or that splinter that you get.
Yes, when we have splinters in the house, this is what we grab.
That's like I said, I took 2 pairs home. I put a pair in the kids' bathroom and a pair in mine.
Patrick's the splinter remover.
I gave the you should have seen the splinter I pulled out of Momo. Like, I pulled out a splinter.
When?
It's like,
you never told me my baby had a splinter.
he was like licking one of his paws, and I got in there, and I don't know where it was,
Is
but
this
it looked
recently?
like this is like the last time I bathed him. So it was like 2 Fridays ago. I'll show it to
And
you.
he'd been licking his paw.
It's in the shower. It was like
He
this.
left it in the
was
shower
like
so I can
this.
so I can step
It was
on it.
this long. And like,
what was it?
It was like a quill from some type of cactus.
And where was it? In between his.
It was like up in the very deep part of his.
You never told me.
And I was like washing his paws, and I was like, "Oh, what is this? What is this?" And then I grabbed it and I pulled it. It was in like that deep, but it was long, and it's been in the shower since then. Like I put it on top of the little thing in the shower.
I'll
and then
probably
it's gotten
step
all
on
soft.
it. Or
No, it's like all soft now. But the other day I was in the shower and I was like, I never showed this to Jeannie. That's why he'd been licking his paws.
My baby. Oh, we were spooning so hard this morning. Momo and I were spooning, and then Momo just had his paw over on Patrick's chest and his other one on his leg. We were like this little family
unit.
Yeah. Kids who needs kids. No, just kidding. I love my kids.
You pulled shrapnel out of Brent's face with yours? What shrapnel did Brent get in? Did he have a backfire situation or something?
I didn't know people here at Shrapnel in Reno. Crazy. Yeah, everyone needs these tweezers and a couple pair. So, okay, this is the story with these tweezers. They are on the site. They are back ordered until March 4th. And then I can order more, but we're probably going to be about 2 weeks out with these. But you can get them, and then I'll fulfill them as soon as they come in. So just know that you're not going to get them right away. The other thing I put on the site, because I'm not putting any daily deals for the rest of the week, which is probably a lie. I'll probably add something.
Oh no. Out shooting alone.
Ooh,
That was a piece
man.
of his metal target.
What's GM?
Good morning.
Good morning. I don't know any, like people
But
would
she
put,
yelled it.
They would
It
put
was capitalized.
TY.
Good morning.
And I was like, what's that? I'm so bad with acronyms. I'm so bad with like the letters or like shortening of things and all of that stuff. I'm really bad with that. Good morning. So, the other thing that's on there. So, a lot of the stuff that Tula Pink sells is made by Fermori. A lot of the stuff that OESD sells is made by Fermori. And not that saying that there's not other scissor makers and other notions like that.
But Fermori is pretty awesome.
Yeah, Fermori, I mean, their steel is, I was reading, oh my God, last night.
I've been talking about this for a long time.
About what?
It's like surgical quality. It's
Yes.
Japanese or German steel.
Did you know that before last night?
I did.
Why? No, you didn't. I was
never
reading.
heard me selling these scissors up front?
No, I didn't know that. So I was on Fermori's site, and at some of the like events for retailers, they'll do sharpening of scissors and rotary blades. I did not know they could sharpen those. So then I was like, well, is there a product we can buy that we can sharpen rotary blades? Because isn't the worst when you just go over, you drop it or you hit a pin and there, blade is done. That's it. Got to throw it away. So
so I did at one point look at rotary blade sharpeners, but I felt like rotary blade sharpening was probably outside of my desired skill set.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
You can
Like
really...
knife sharpening, I'm doing, and scissor sharpening, I'm doing.
But not rotary blades. And there was, and I went on their site because I was looking to see, do they have some kind of sharpener for rotary blades? And they didn't have anything for the common layperson like us. But my whole point is I read this whole thing about Fermori scissors and their products, and they're made from the finest German and Japanese steel. So,
no Chinese steel in those blades.
Yeah, they're the finest. And then it also said to maintain your scissors, which I've never done, and I didn't know that this is what you were supposed to do. But they said you're supposed to put a drop of oil on, where the screw is once a week. I never do that, or else it can, the friction can cause corrosion, which can cause rust, which...
it causes galvanic corrosion, which pushes the blades apart. And so...
Did you know that, ladies?
So when you get your scissors sharpened here, we clean and oil them too.
He's never told me that. You never told me that.
Like you said, we
You
both
never-
have roles to play.
You never told me I should be
both have
oiling them.
roles to play.
I don't think
and
he knew that because he's never shared that with me. How come you never share that? You want to withhold information to make my sewing experience better? That's not very nice. If you knew that, why didn't you tell me?
If I told you, you'd just forget.
That is not true. That is not true. If it's going to make my sewing experience better.
I don't think.
And ladies, you know what? I love you and care for you. And now that I've learned that, I'm sharing with you and just a little sewing
I did
oil.
not know it was like every week, but like your scissors get cleaned and oiled when they're here.
But I don't know if you just a drop. Just a drop.
Well,
and
and
maybe
it can
not every
kind of
week.
gum up, and it
Yeah.
has to be Lily White sewing machine oil, no like Teflon or no 3-in-1 or none of that stuff.
It said 3-in-1.
It said 3-in-1.
That's what there was, a 3 and a 1 in what it said, but I didn't know what that was.
I
just
say
thought,
Lily White sewing oil because 3-in-1 oil when it gets oxidized, it starts turning black.
Ooh, you don't want that on your stuff.
Yeah.
So we should stick to, but what they said, where I was like, I didn't know that. Let me share with you.
That's the other thing about scissors is there's like recurve. Your blades are actually slightly curved. And every now and then somebody comes in and brings me a pair of scissors to sharpen. And the blades, like essentially when the blade cuts, there's like one part of the blade that's really cutting. And when that curve is gone, the scissors are shot. Which is why you want a high quality steel scissor. So in any case,
I can't find it. I'll see if I can find it and I'll share it with you ladies.
so somebody asked when we are closed again. We are open for normal hours through Saturday, I think the 13th or 14th. And then we are essentially, the posted hours will be just a couple hours a day, Monday through Friday for drop off and pickup. And hopefully the guys will be able to get caught up on what they're doing.
And of course I can't find the information, but just take care of your scissors. Okay, so what's on the site and is not here but is ordered is going to be the surgical seam ripper, which I have one and I use it. I don't use it all the time because I'm scared that I will be like.
What are you talking about?
The surgical seam ripper. I'm scared of it. I'm scared I'm going to be like.
It's sharp.
It cut off all my fingers or something.
It's sharp.
Did you? I have this scar here on my wrist, and that is from a box cutter here at the store where I was like cutting a box really fast. Haste does make waste. And I was like.
Haste almost wasted Jeannie. She like almost nicked an artery.
Oh yeah, I was doing it. I was like into my wrist, and then I was holding it, and somebody goes, "Oh, do you want me to get a Band-Aid?" I let go, and it was like pouring out blood. So and then they just had to put a couple of stitches in it, because I did it like diagonally. Anyhow,
She's so lucky she didn't cut tendons.
I was so lucky I didn't cut tendons. So the surgical seam ripper. My go-to time to use that is when I've got a big old bird's nest and it's all sewn down in a spot.
And then the safe thing to do would be to cut away from your buddy and towards your body. That way, not this way.
You said towards your body.
Cut towards your buddy, not your body.
Okay, but he said something different.
No, I said cut away from your body and towards your buddy. I just switched it up. Same statement.
Anyways, so I'll use it like on my multi-needle, or every once in a while you'll get one of those things where it gets sewn down and you just can't get anything out. And I'll take that seam ripper because it's nice and flat, and I'll just go and just slice those threads, and I am free again.
And then the beautiful thing is the handle can be reused, and the blades can be swapped out.
So what's on there is the Tula Pink surgical
which is even
seam
cuter,
ripper.
but it's the same.
So cute because it's that titanium like oil slick color. It's really, really pretty. And then the replacement blades are on there. And the Tula Pink has their own version of those angled tweezers. that are really, really gorgeous too. And those are all on order, so those should all be here.
I will say,
I'm
did you
hoping
put
on
the
Friday.
standard Femore tweezers in there too?
I did put the standard
So,
Femore
and I'm going to tell
tweezers.
you why I think I like the Femore tweezers better. And this is just from.
But we've never even
Yeah, but
used
just the
pink.
look of the Tula Pink. So the handle of the, and this is why when you were asking me about them, I was like, no, just get the Femore. The Tula Pink are really cute, but they have like a larger spot for your finger.
They do.
And so what I don't like about that, and this is what I really like about the Femore scissors, is the precision tip and how easy it is to see that tip. And I mean, I haven't seen the Tula Pink yet, but looking at the Tula Pink, I'm like, that is why I don't like other precision trip scissors. I'm not telling you I don't like the Tula Pink tweezers. Is I like really having that ability to see what's happening right at the tip and kind of free space to see what's happening right at the tip.
I think you could still see.
I think you can, but just think about that when you're looking at both sets.
They're
as
so
to
cute,
what you want.
ladies. If you're into fashion and not function, then you should be getting Tula Pink because you'll look so beautiful using those tweezers. And then slicing those threads with your surgical seam remover.
Away from your body.
I'm like,
Yeah, not towards,
okay.
there
How's
you go.
that?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I had somebody in the store on Saturday that was like, I go through a seam ripper or two a week.
Oh, yeah, so you could just change out the blade.
Like, you know, this is it's a much larger blade surface, so you're spreading that out over a larger surface. And B,
these are the things I don't think about.
and B, you know, you can just replace the blade.
Oh, they look fantastic. They're so adorable.
So, I actually need to get going, so I will not be in the store for a couple
Wait,
hours.
hang on just for a minute because we have to do the giveaway. These are also on the site. And if you don't like unicorns, then...
What's wrong with you?
No, what's wrong with you? Unicorns are magical and mystical, and these are flathead pins. These are by Tula Pink. These are on the site too. We all need some nice, thick, flathead pins. And they're so cute. They look so beautiful in your pincushion. That's on the site at 20% off.
That's kind of a cool way to handle the pins too.
Yeah, they look so good.
Is that reusable?
I think it would be a pain in the butt to kind of stick them back in every time. This is on there. This is Janine Babbich's new Welcome to Our Home Spring design. I also ordered her new tri-stand one, and we'll do that as a daily deal when it comes in. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's on order. So
Yes, there
I
is
have
a cover
these.
for the blade when not in use.
Yes, because you don't want to be like...
Or, just remember, away from your body towards your buddy.
That doesn't make sense to me because that means
Cut
you want
towards
to
your
cut
buddy.
you want to cut your buddy. I would never cut my buddy.
Have you ever forgotten that statement? Or every time she says something different?
No, I don't. I always know it because I go, that makes no sense to me. I would never want to cut towards my buddy. Patrick is going to do, what was your giveaway?
So we are doing one of the seam rippers. Ooh. I need a...
We don't even have one to show you.
Camera. Hang on 1 second here, folks. What the heck is going on back here, Miss Jeannie?
We okay
So-
now?
Well, we were.
So do you want to give away a
We are
super
giving
egg?
away one. Hang on. What just happened? Oh, God, unplugged. There we go. So we're giving away one. Move this over here because that's moving the phone. And remember that. And we're gonna have to wrap up pretty fast because I gotta take my phone with me too.
What? I have all this stuff to talk
All
about.
right, so
We'll do
so
it fast.
in any case, we are giving away one seam ripper and one set of tweezers. If there is anybody new to the stream, when you watch on Fridays, we give product away. We ask a question generally about what is going on, and and it's pertinent. It helps us kind of run the store and manage what's happening in the store. And last week's question was kind of how should we manage the week that we're gone? I think the general response to that was we'll be open a couple hours a day. So we're going to be talking to the guys today and tomorrow. We'll get this stuff posted in the next couple of days. But the guys are essentially going to have an in-service week to catch up on what they're doing in service. And then we'll have a couple hours probably in the afternoons for folks to come in and pick up their stuff or drop stuff off or something like that. Kind of knowing how things work, people will show up at all hours of the day. But it's been kind of a mess in here. And so, we're that's kind of what we've decided to do. So we will be open a couple hours a day the week of the 14th, Tuesday through Friday, and then we're off on Saturday. So that was essentially what we decided. So
this is kind of interesting. So Christine will send us the results from the questions. She kind of compiles everything. And we had asked back on 211 about classes and the online classes, what you like, what you don't like. And things you love about it is that you can view them multiple times because we do send you the recordings. You can pause, rewind as you go. If you know me, I'm a fast cutter. I'm like, done. Let's go on, ladies. So I can see why you'd want to pause it maybe there. You don't have to lug your machines. You have your supplies at home. You can attend from any area. So if you're traveling or you're not from this area, you can still take the classes. Easy to understand and organize. A lot of people said that. Thank you. We work really hard to be understandable and organized. It doesn't always work out sometimes, but we do our best. You love this skill building. If you miss a live event, you can interact later on. This is funny. No need to get dressed. They like to attend because they don't need to even get dressed. Sometimes, do you just wear your pajamas all day, every day for a couple of days?
Terry, I'll call you as I drive to my first delivery. Yeah, I've got hands free in the car, and I've owed you a call anyways. So.
Work with others during live events. Like the unobstructed view. Yeah, because we have our camera, we kind of zoom in on those projects. Small class environment for individual attention. Or maybe that's what I'm not sure if that's something that you want. You like the variety of classes. Some people, what they don't like about the Zoom is that your internet might not be good. And we had that issue this weekend. So what
was the issue this weekend?
We had somebody that their internet kept going in and out.
Oh, gotcha.
Somebody said they would like more dime events. We have 2 more dime events coming. So I just booked them. We'll put the information up. We are doing their new monogram event, and that is going to happen in not this month, but April. So the new monogram event is, we have that booked. I'll send out the information. That's going to happen in April. And then we're doing their Edge to Edge event, and that is going to be happening in June. So both of those 2 events are coming up. Somebody said they would like their pre-class prep earlier. We work really hard to get you that. We'll work on getting it to you even earlier, and I totally understand that.
We live in a world where we're often overwhelmed.
You know that. I always tell people my life is like being in the middle of the ocean with my face.
And she can't swim.
And I can barely swim. And the waves are flat. That's what I feel like my life is like all the time. We work really hard to get you be timely as we can. As far as what people are doing, we had 136 people answer. 48 of you are embroidering, 32 are quilting, a lot of bag makers, 18, and then everything is kind of spread out between home sewing, crafts, baby and child, applique, garment, scan and cut, paper piecing, heirloom, software, and serger. Wow, I'm surprised that number's so low with serger. I have a serger project picked out that I'm going to be doing over our break, and that'll be a class. So, trying to give you more.
Are you traveling with serger too?
I'm traveling with a serger and my PQ 1500. That's what I decided that I'm going to be bringing with me. Because, I want to do some, there's stuff I want to sew. Okay, so our giveaway is going to be the tweezers, and it's going to be what?
It's
and then I'm going to talk about classes.
Yeah, so, and then I've got to start getting out of here for...
Talk on your phone. You saw it too?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right, so basically the way the giveaway works is we use a random comment picker. If this first comment answers the...
And drinking, ladies. The number one answer is what you like to do when you're sewing. Is drinking and seam ripping.
So the winner of our tweezers, because this does not answer the question, was Ramona Bouchard, and her comment was "Good Friday morning."
Yay, Ramona! I'm putting you in, so I don't have to look back through the feed.
We have the tweezers here.
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna give you these pair of tweezers that I just showed everyone. So if you have a fingerprint on there, it's from me.
And then we are going to... So the next comment has to answer the question.
If it doesn't, we pick another name. Just make your
own decision. I mean, that kind of answers the
question.
Was, what do you want us to do for... what
do
you want us to do? So that, while not...
We're
counting that, Anne. So Anne Scott... wins.
That's got to go to Canada.
So, Anne, as you know, and if you're new to the stream and you're watching us today, if you are out of the area, we do ask you to pay the shipping for the item that we're sending to you. So we'll reach out to you, Anne. And what an adventure shipping has been with our experience in Canada. So yes, so that those are our two winners.
And let's talk about upcoming classes, because you got to go. Upcoming classes that are happening. And some of these we've talked about, but I want to give you one more chance to get signed up for them. Can you believe it is March 1st? If you are doing Kimberbell Club, I sent all those names out this morning. First thing I did, I woke up and I was like, I gotta get all of the designs sent out. So I grabbed my computer and I did all of that. If for some reason you didn't get it, let me know, but I think I had everyone's design sent out. Those come directly from Kimberbell. I will be sending you the supply list and the video, which are from me, and that's going to be for the pennant. So if anyone still wants to get this kit, you can get the kit at the store. The full kit is $16.99, and it's going to include your blank, your stabilizer, and then all of your applique materials.
And is that on the site? Is that all on the site?
It's on the site. You do have to pay for the design separately, and that comes from Kimberbell. We are doing a Zoom, and the Zoom is going to be this week on Friday, and I will be sending out all the information for the Zoom. So let me put that to the side. But it's so cute, and if you do not want to make the pennant, you can leave it as a little bag. So this could be a bag, a sweet little bag, okay? Because that's what this canvas blank is. It's actually a bag. And then we sew it down into the pennant. That's going to be on Friday. The other classes that we have coming up this week classes. So, and then today you'll get that digital copy of the design. Sorry that's taken so long. I've just been waiting for the actual one and checked on it, and then they pushed the date out. So this is the Folio class, and there's a class on the 15th, and I'll have to check the other date because that does not look right. But you can find this on the website. Look up Folio, Folio. There's another class of the Buttercup, and this is going to be on the 18th. So we did get more fabric, so if you need fabric cut, if you need the panel, whatever you need, just let us know. The class should be on the 18th. This is with Michelle She changed it, so you definitely want to take the class so you can see what's different on that. And then finally, Folio, there is the, where is the, is it under here? It's a lot of stuff to keep track of, Patrick. Patrick! Don't laugh at me.
Nobody's laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
And then don't forget about the, this is the project bags. And there is another session of this on the 15th that you can still sign up for. And we have all the patterns and we have all the parts needed to make these. And I mean, these are perfect. You can get your project and organize them. They don't have to be this size. You can modify it once you've done it and make them bigger. And then I love project bags because I will group all my stuff and put it in the project bag. And you can see through it so you can see all your goodies that are in there. So go ahead and put that to the side. That's going to be on the 15th. Let's look at next week because we have a lot of stuff that's going to go. You know what? I think that's on the 8th, that folio thing. So we'll change the date. The first one's going to be on the 8th. Paradise. Paradise, the second session, or this is the first true session, or is this a... I think this is the first true session. I think most people have picked up their stuff. If you haven't picked up your stuff, come and get it. And there's a couple of people that I'm going to be shipping it out today, Miss Corinne. So that's going to be happening next week. I'm doing 2 serger classes next week, and these are kind of my go-tos. I've done them a ton. But the first one is going to be the pillow project, the pillow where what I do is I show you how to make piping with your 5mm cording foot, and I also show you how to do the zipper. This pillow looks lumpy. I must have stuffed it myself. And then we put it all together. It's all done on the serger, and it's so much fun. If you want to embroider, if you want to do an embroidery, you've got to do that before class, and you need a 16-inch front, and then I give you the measurements for the back. But again, piping just makes your project. Imagine if this piping wasn't here and you just sewed it together. It really finishes your project and just makes it look professional. And you don't have to put it on a pillow. It can go on a bag. It can go on, just anything. Any home decor or any other craft project that you want to put it in. We're going to put the zipper in too. And that's the first class. That's going to be on March 10th in the morning from 10:30 to 12:30. And then the other class we're going to do is we are going to do the binding. So if you've always wanted to know how to put binding on your project, like for instance, I did all this binding on my serger. And it's kind of my go-to because it's so easy. We work with fusible thread. And then on the back side, you just roll it over and you fuse it down, and you can iron it if you want to. You don't have to. Like this, I just ironed down. It wasn't even stitched down. If it's something that's going to get washed, I always stitch it down. That's going to be happening.
I got to get going, babe.
Okay.
But I got to take my phone.
Just a couple of things. Let's get to know your scan and cut. We only do that once a month or once every other month. That is going to be on the 11th of March. So if you've gotten a new scan and cut, or you took the previous class and now you want to take the next one because it's kind of evolved, that's going to be on the 11th. There is a kit for that. You need the kit, so you need to sign up now so you can pick up the kit, or we can mail it to you. The week of the 13th, we are going to be gone. But Michelle is still going to be doing some classes. She's going to be doing this class. If you haven't signed up for it yet, get signed up for it. This is going to be creating complex design in IQ Designer, where you're going to be able to, I don't know if she's bringing it in via USB. That's going to be happening on the 16th. And then there's a date in April, which is on April 7th. Also,
right. We got to go, babe.
Michelle is going to be doing this class. We'll just talk about this one. This is up, ladies. If you are doing the Riley Blake table topper, monthly table topper, her class is up. It is going to be on March 16th, which is a Wednesday. It's in the afternoon. And in this class, you are going to be learning how to, and this is skill building. So if one of your goals is to become a better quilter, piecer, who better to learn from than Michelle Barrett, who is absolutely, I would call her an expert piecer and quilter. You're going to learn how to make half square triangles, raw edge fusible applique technique, and how to apply borders and avoid those pesky waving borders, which I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll get them where it doesn't lay totally flat. She'll be teaching you how to do that, and just proper quilting piecing techniques. So that is going to happen, and that should be up on the website. Just look up Table Topper, and it's the May one. The May Table Topper, I think it's called Mayflowers. And we'll just go with that. That'll be it. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something incredible. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.